Hey guys, it's Tik here, and today is the last day of 2014, so I'm just gonna jump on the bandwagon and just do a top 10 countdown, or top 5 for me, of 2014. Nothing much to say, so let's just get this started. So, number 5 is Shantae, Risky's Revenge. Hang on a minute, I know what you're saying to yourself. This game came out almost 5 years ago. What's it doing here? Well, in July the game was ported over to Steam, and yeah, it's technically cheating since it's just a re-release, but I'm gonna be frank, there were not a lot of new games that blew me away this year, so I'm gonna include re-releases in this countdown. Anyway, Shantae, Risky's Revenge, it's a solid port. The gameplay is as good as it was back then, and unlike most other developers, Square Enix in particular, that just copy and paste the game onto Steam, maybe with more resolution options, they actually added more stuff into the main game. I mean, it's around £5 right now, so I would say it's well worth the price. Number 4 is Reflex. I actually played this a year ago at Play Expo in Manchester, and it was fun. Bloody tough as you'd expect from a bullet hell game, but also, unlike a normal bullet hell game, your hitbox is literally the size of your ship, so you need to be very observant with your little shield ability. I haven't even completed this game yet, and it gives you an extra continue every single time you game over. I have like 10 of them. I can still only get around halfway through the game. So if you're a fan of bullet hells, and especially if you're a fan of Ikaruga, then this one will definitely be right up your alley. Oh, and also the soundtrack is amazing as you would expect it. Well, a bullet hell game. Number 3 is Borderlands, a pre-sequel. This is the most Australian game I've ever played. I mean, I love the Borderlands series to the point where, before this game came out, I did a marathon of the first 2 Borderlands games. Actually pulled it off for 4 hours ago, mind you. And, I haven't uploaded those videos yet. That said, if you're not a huge Borderlands fan, then I would definitely say they'd give this one a miss. I mean, as far as Borderlands goes, this is good as a Borderlands game, but it's mostly just Borderlands 2, but in space, and a less funny villain. But if you're a big fan like I am, then go ahead and get the game. Otherwise, I would say give it a miss. Number 2 is Hyrule Warriors. I only just got this game for Christmas, and this has gone to number 2 in the space of a week. It's that good. And I say this as a person that isn't much of a Nintendo fan. Hyrule Warriors is a fantastically made game. It has great gameplay, which can get a bit boring if you're constantly playing, but there's nothing that a small break can't fix. Outside of that, it's really well made. There's a lot of characters to choose from to fit your style. The maps actually look really nice. Story's a bit short, considering how it's made by the same people who made Dynasty Warriors, and of course there aren't as many characters as Dynasty Warriors, but it's really good, and the soundtrack is, of course, amazing. So I would definitely say yes for this one. Number 1 is Valkyria Chronicles. Again, a little bit of a cheat here, what with the game being 6 years old and originally being a PlayStation 3 exclusive, but you know what? This game deserves more praise and attention than any other game that has came out in those last 6 years. I'm not kidding. Like Borderlands 2, pre-sequel, all that kind of stuff. No. This game needs to be even more known than it is. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the best games ever made. It looks beautiful, the port is fantastically done, there's only a couple of issues with the port, like the fact that the pre-rendered cutscenes are in 720 30 frames, but the rest of the game is 1080 60. The gameplay is really well implemented, the story, while carrying a few of the anime cliches, it's really strong, the characters are really likable, and it basically sucks you into this world, and why are you still here? Get the game! I'm serious, this game is like a masterpiece. Get it. Just go get it. And that's my top 5 games of 2014. Now, honorable mention goes to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I played it, I was expecting this to be put onto my list. It didn't make it onto the list. I mean, when I played it, I could not get into it. I can see why people would like it, but for me, I couldn't put it on the list. I just couldn't enjoy the game's combat system, which of course is its central theme, because I felt like it just lacked any and all impact, which is again, not that good in a game which revolves around its combat. Compared to, like, say, Hyrule Warriors, it's just, the moves just felt tedious to me. But I'm still putting it up here as an honorable mention, because I do know people love this game, and it's not a terrible game, it's just, I just can't get into it. But anyway, that's it, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really hoping that there's gonna be many more games I can put up for 2015, because right now the only one I can think of that's coming out soon is Shantae Half Genie Hero, and maybe Hellblade. Really, I'm just hoping Hellblade does go so that AAA publishers don't need to spend hundreds of millions. But anyway, I'll catch you all next time.